Hey guys, in this video, I'm gonna do an unboxing. I'm really excited for unboxing this fragrance for today. Now, this fragrance is an extremely hyped fragrance in the fragrance community, and I'm gonna show you in 1 second how does this fragrance look like. So this is the fragrance that I'm talking about. It is from the house of Arabiyat Prestige, La Dida. So the name itself, it already sounds musical, to say the least. But we do not know what does it smell like. All right, so just for your guideline or your preface, I do know what does it smell like because I found from many fragrance reviewers, they said that this is a mix of somewhat in between YSL MYSLF EDP and the Le Parfum concentration. So we'll see about that. All right, so this is the entire packaging of the fragrance in one glance. All right, so nothing too special, especially with the packaging, the outer part of the packaging, so to speak. But one thing that I want to say about Arabiyat Prestige packaging is they all come in a very tacky looking kind of a presentation. So as you can see here, I couldn't really have a look myself. Yeah, it's good. Even designer brands fragrances, they can't really beat this kind of packaging, man. It looks just like a trophy. So this is how it works. You can just open it up that way, and you can kind of, oh yeah, you can just lift it up like this, and you can remove the fragrance from the packaging itself. So in the bottom, there's a little bit like a foamy kind of a texture. All right, so this is the place where the fragrance sits in very nicely. It's okay, I guess. The presentation itself is nice. So this is the bottle of the fragrance. So this fragrance, to say the very least, it kind of looks provocative, if you know what I mean. All right, so maybe I'll just hold it this way. All right, so this is the entire presentation of the bottle. It's really nice. Okay, right, and you can actually see the juice here. You can see the level of the juice. All right, and this is a somewhat like a shiny chrome kind of a gloss material. All right, it's heavy. The bottle itself is heavy, and I can see this fragrance being a fingerprint magnet. Okay, but that's least of my concern because I'm more concerned about the juice and its quality as well. So we'll see. So the cap of the bottle itself is considerably heavy, which is a good thing. Okay, sometimes manufacturers, they skim out on the most basic part of packaging itself, making the entire presentation or the entire experience of opening the fragrance be a little bit more unpleasant. So in return, it makes it not so nice of an experience, but overall it's great. Arabiyat Prestige, they do not disappoint ever. Okay, really nice. You get a lot of this pressurized atomizer. So the first Arabiyat Prestige fragrance that I've reviewed, which is the Marwa. Yeah, Marwa, it also has the pressurized atomizer, which is a really good thing. Had to really smell a few times in order to really detect the smell in this fragrance. All in all, this fragrance is a beauty. Just from sniffing it from the paper strip test, this itself is also a fragrance that I would really wear. All right, so when it gets cold, things like that, I'm surely gonna wear this fragrance because I think it leans toward the cold weather kind of a fragrance. This fragrance is just really pleasant to smell. This fragrance as an entirety, the entire experience of the fragrance itself is actually a sweet kind of fragrance, but it does have a lot of this freshness. All right, the freshness is kind of like a little bit of a citrusy kind of a freshness, but mostly it's the backbone of the entire fragrance is supplied by a deep, dark, rich kind of a warm sweetness. So this is just my initial impression. So from my memory, I think this fragrance leans toward the Le Parfum concentration a little bit more compared to the EDP concentration. You do smell a lot of brightness in this fragrance, no kidding, because this fragrance, it does resembles a little bit of an orange blossom kind of note, and maybe it's as juicy as bergamot kind of qualities in this fragrance, which means to say this fragrance is simply amazing. Just from first sniff, just from sniffing it out in the air, it already smells amazing. The paper strip itself, don't mention it, it's really, really nice. I love the smell really, really much. I do detect a little bit of an ambery note, okay, and a huge dose, right? I'm saying it's a freshie, but it has a huge dose of vanilla in this fragrance. So that's my nose telling me that, yeah, I do get vanilla in this fragrance. Now, many people rumored this fragrance to be a mix between Stronger With You Intensely, okay, with the YSL MYSLF EDP, somewhere between EDP and Le Parfum. The chestnutty kind of an accord, to be honest, I don't really get it. But the sweet vanilla, little bit of an ambery kind of an accord, I do get that aspect. Have you tried this fragrance? This fragrance is called La Dida by the House of Arabiyat Prestige. Now this fragrance, I love this fragrance, but I do not think that everyone will have the same feeling towards this fragrance. If you are really new to the entire ecosystem of YSL MYSLF EDP, Le Parfum, and the Absolute, I think you should really give this fragrance a try. I think this fragrance deserves its hype. I think you should at least give this fragrance a try. Maybe try it out at the store before committing to the full purchase of this fragrance. Guys, do you like my content? If you like my fragrance content, make sure to subscribe to my channel, like and share this video to somebody that you see that it might help them in their journey to narrow down their fragrance choices or to just get the best fragrance of their life. My name is Dylan, I'm from Deluxe Scents, and I hope you can accompany me in my journey to bring the best of myself to you and to make you smell better. Peace.